What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a big question on a lot of people's minds, and that's moving from California to Huntington. Is it worth it? People are still fleeing the Golden State, whether that's for political or economic reasons. And in this video, we're gonna make some comparisons between here and there to see if Huntington could be a possibility for your next chapter of life or not. When speaking about California, I believe that a lot of people have the big cities in mind, such as Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Sacramento, etc., and myself included. So take that into consideration when viewing this video. While I was born in San Diego, I don't claim to be an all-knowing expert about California living. I only lived in San Bernardino for about a year when I attended California State University for an exchange program, and I lived in San Diego recently for about 7 months while my wife was travel nursing. I've also taken a handful of road trips up and down the coast and stopped at various cities along the way. With that said, let's talk about some differences you may notice when you make the switch from the West Coast to the Appalachian Mountains. First up, let's talk about probably the biggest and the most obvious reason people are leaving California, and that's the cost of living. We all know that California is expensive. Groceries, housing, taxes, it can all really just add up. Huntington, on the other hand, is a totally different story. The cost of living here is quite affordable, especially when it comes to real estate. A quick Google search will tell you that the median home price in California is about $900,000. Do you know how hard it is to find a home worth $900,000 in Huntington? It's extremely rare. Depending on the time and the source, the median home value in Huntington may be about $170,000. If you own your property in California and you sell it to move here, there's a very good chance that you might have enough equity built up already just to buy out your house here in all cash. What's the trade-off? Well, you won't be California living and there won't be any Pacific Ocean views, or any views for that matter. Those really come at a premium. Also, the architecture is going to be quite different. Of course, we have some outliers, but a lot of the homes in Huntington are a very standard square build that really don't stand out from their peers. In Huntington, you can get a lot more home for your money. Whether you're looking for a spacious home in the south side or an apartment downtown, your money can go a lot further here. That means more financial freedom. And who doesn't want that? Difference number two, the slower pace of life and less traffic. Let's be honest, California traffic is brutal. If you're sick and tired of spending hours stuck in traffic on the freeway, Huntington could be a breath of fresh air. The city is much smaller and the traffic is basically non-existent compared to what you're used to on the West Coast. I would say that there's a few exceptions to this, but none of them are going to be comparable to sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the interstate trying to cross 5 lanes of traffic to get to your off-ramp. You may see a little tick up in traffic when parents are picking their kids up from school, or if there's a Marshall University sporting event. In Huntington, you're never too far from where you need to be, whether that's work, the grocery store, or your kids' school. The pace of life here is more relaxed, giving you more time to spend doing the things that you love and not sitting in traffic. Number 3, access to nature. Now I know California has access to its beautiful beaches and its mountain ranges, but Huntington has its own natural beauty as well to offer. We're surrounded by the Appalachian foothills and the Ohio River. So if you love hiking, biking, kayaking, fishing, or some nearby whitewater rapids, you'll feel right at home here. Directly nearby the city, you're likely to be hitting some trails for hiking and biking. We have a group of volunteers that are building trails near Ritter Park that are bike-friendly focused. We also have Beach Fork State Park nearby for your other outdoor adventures. Huntington can also serve as a central hub for all your other adventures as well. A few hours to the east, and you can satisfy your skiing itch with Snowshoe Mountain Resort. And West Virginia actually has the newest national park in the United States near Fayetteville, West Virginia. The bridge at the New River Gorge National Park has the longest single-span steel arch bridge in the United States and it's the third highest bridge in the nation. Once a year, adrenaline junkies will wait their turn to base jump off of the bridge on an appropriately named day, Bridge Day. With so many parks, trails, and outdoor activities, you'll never be bored outside and you won't have to battle crowds to enjoy them. Whether you're looking for a peaceful escape or a new adventure, Huntington has plenty of options to keep you occupied. Are you thinking about relocating to the Huntington, West Virginia area? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually created the ultimate relocation guide to help save you hours of research, and we've linked it down below. From top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things you need to know before making the move. And the best part about the guide is it's 100% free. That's right, you heard correctly, I said free. Just click the link down in the description below, or it should be in the top pinned comments as well. I hope it helps. All right, let's talk about food, because it's a major deciding factor if you are a food motivated person. California is known for its diverse and trendy food scene. From authentic Mexican street tacos and sushi bars to avocado toast and vegan spots on every corner, the options are endless. It's a food lover's paradise with a mix of cuisine options from all over the world, often trendy, delicious, and beautifully prepared. Now, Huntington, West Virginia might not have the sheer volume of choices that California has, but Huntington has its own unique and welcoming food culture as well. Here, you will find hearty comfort food. Take Tudor's Biscuit World, for example. Their breakfast menu, featuring made-from-scratch biscuits, draws a daily crowd that will leave a line of traffic overflowing into the main road. And if you have a sweet tooth, we have Austin's homemade ice cream, which has been in business for 75 years. They are always experimenting for new flavors for your taste buds to enjoy. And if all goes well, there will be a new comfort food establishment here in the city. I currently have a buyer under contract to purchase a new commercial building where they plan on opening a restaurant that will serve food items such as ribs, mac and cheese, beans and cabbage, collard greens, chicken wings, and fried catfish. When it comes to fast food, it's out with In-N-Out Burger and Jack in the Box. And hello, well, I can't really think of any fast food restaurants that are unique to our area. We have Guthrie's, which is new to the area, and they serve chicken tenders and such. Still haven't been there, so I can't tell you much about it. So is it different from California's culinary scene? Absolutely. But in Huntington, you'll find quality, heartwarming food that brings the community together, and it's also growing and evolving, just like the city itself. Plus, you might just discover some new favorites that you didn't expect. Now, for the question of the day. For those of you that are considering a move to Huntington, West Virginia, where are you moving from and why are you deciding to leave? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any other thoughts or questions, leave those in the comments also. Or better yet, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. My information should pop up on the screen. Now, let's switch things up and talk about nightlife. California's club scene is famous for a reason. From exclusive LA nightclubs featuring world-famous DJs to beach parties, there's a vibe for everyone there. It's high energy, fast-paced, and if you're a night owl, it seems like the party never stops. So what about Huntington, West Virginia? Well, if you're looking for mega clubs and massive raves, you are not gonna find that here. But what you will find is a more relaxed, intimate, and friendly scene. Huntington's nightlife is more about smaller spots, some live music areas, neighborhood bars where you actually get to know the people around you. Instead of fighting crowds trying to get a drink or trying to have a conversation over loud pounding bass, you can enjoy live Appalachian music, hang out with locals at a dive bar, or check out up-and-coming bands at one of the city's great music venues. Huntington might not have California's glitz, but it makes up for it with its charm, authenticity, and strong sense of community. So if your ideal night out is more about connection rather than chasing trends, Huntington's club and bar scene might just surprise you. It's more laid back, a little slower pace, but filled with character, and you'll be able to make some moments that you won't soon forget. Hey guys, it's Justin. As much as I love making these videos, there's only one thing that I enjoy more, and that's helping people and families from all over the US move to our area of Huntington, West Virginia. I've helped many families already, so whether if you're thinking about making the move next week, next month, next year, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information should pop up on the screen somewhere, and if not, check the description below if you miss it. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to our area in Huntington, West Virginia. Let's tackle another big topic, sports culture. In California, it's almost a way of life. With major professional teams in nearly every sport, the state boasts a lineup such as the Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, 49ers, Warriors, and so many more. Whether you're into basketball, baseball, football, hockey, or even soccer, there's always a big game to watch or attend. And let's not forget about the state's thriving surf, skate, and extreme sports scenes that have shaped global pop culture. So how does Huntington, West Virginia compare? Well, it might not have the star-studded stadiums and the popular franchises, but Huntington has its own fiercely loyal sports scene as well. Here, the spotlight is all on college sports, especially Marshall University. Football games at the Joan C. Edwards Stadium are a big deal, drawing crowds from all over to support their local team. The energy, passion, and community around our college sports is really unmatched. It's a completely different vibe compared to major league games. While it might not have the national spotlight of California's pro teams, the sports scene in Huntington brings people together in a personal way. So if you love sports with a side of genuine community spirit and fewer crowds, you might find Huntington's approach refreshing and special. So, is moving from California to Huntington, West Virginia worth it? Absolutely. If you're looking for affordability, a slower pace of life, and just willing to mix things up a little bit. Huntington offers the perfect balance for those that want to escape the hustle and bustle but still enjoy a rich and fulfilling life. It might not have the glitz and glam of the West Coast, but what you'll find here is a more relaxed and rewarding way of life. If this video helped you at all, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Are you thinking about making a move? Let me know what's holding you back or what excites you most about moving to Huntington. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.